Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome here to Madang, Papua New Guinea. My name is Ryan. We are heading out on an hour flight out to Malamunda. I have not been out there in quite a few months with you guys, so I'm excited to show you guys again because it's just such a beautiful place. But let's go ahead and get started. It's quite humid this morning at 8:30 in the morning. Batteries and fuel pump on. Make sure our fuel's turned on up here and low start. Let the ITT drop below 200 before introducing my fuel. Watch my oil pressure come up. Watch my NG come out of past 35. Then I look at the ITT and it's going to peak out at. Alright, generator on. Prop forward. Our V2 track on. Alternator on. And our auxiliary bus. All systems and TOS. We're going to be going out at 12,000 feet. Our weight right now is basically 5,600, so we'll rotate at 56 knots and 65 if we had to come back in. Let's listen to ATIS real quick.
5 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Cloud. View 2,000 feet. View 3,000 feet. QNH 1010. Temperature and viewpoint not available. Caution, runway 07 threshold displaced by 650 meters. Bird strike hazard exist. Acknowledge information Bravo.
Madang Tower, November Tango Kilo. Request taxi Malamunda, 1 POB. Information Bravo.
November Tango Kilo. Roger, taxi for runway 25, time check 33, and go ahead, details to Malamanda.
Taxi to runway 25, we'll be outbound track 272 on climb 2000. First reporting point, Yambaitok, 44 minutes, then 21 minutes following for Malamunda. And confirm, clear to backtrack.
November Tango Kilo, affirm, enter runway backtrack and line up.
Clear to backtrack and line up, 25, November 10 Kilo. Probe on, landing light on.
November Tango Kilo, question bed strike hazard. Make a right turn, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right turn, 25, November Kilo. Ignition condition, flaps 20, fuel and harnesses 29 degrees, so 1540. There we go, torque is set, airspeed's alive, and there's rotate already. Pitch on over, so we can climb out closer to 85 knots in case we were to have an engine failure. I'm going to want to be at 85 knots, otherwise, if I'm at my best rate, or correction, my best angle of climb at 73 knots, basically just going to fall out of the sky like a rock and then hit smack the ground. Because I'm not going to have enough time to get my airspeed up enough to be able to basically re-flare when I get down to the ground. Go 10 degrees of flaps, now that we're over 500 feet. Go 0 over 90. We're making our right-hand turn towards Malamunda. Looks like a really nice, beautiful, smoky morning today. Our autopilot on heading mode for the time being until we can reconnect into our track. Yeah, it's really smoky out today. This time of year is dry season, and a lot of the monkeys, which are just like teenagers and kids, and basically somebody who's like under 20 years old, usually just kind of has not a lot to do. They go out and burn a lot of the grass around here, which actually is kind of helpful because it makes everything nice and new. And some of the grass, I mean, it grows up to like 10 to 12 feet tall. So a lot of their walking paths have all this tall grass around it. So it does make it a little bit easier for them, for sure. But it also just creates a lot of smoke, so much so that last year in this exact same area, I was coming through down from Wewak, it got so thick that it was IMC conditions. I actually had to divert over here because it was down, I needed to get down into Madang, but I had to get through these mountains right here, so I actually went around over here a few miles just to get around this smoke cloud that was so thick you couldn't see anything. Madang Tower, November Tango Kilo, departed time 35. Tracking 272 on climb 2000, estimating overhead Yambaitok 19er.
November Tango Kilo, roger. 25 miles, contact Mosby on 120.1, HF 8819.
1201, 8819, November Tango Kilo. Moresby 120.1, November Tango Kilo, transfer.
November Tango Kilo, Mosby, go ahead.
November Tango Kilo, 25 miles to the west, Madang, passing 11,600 on climb 12,000, estimating overhead Yambai Talk 19er.
November Tango Kilo, no reported traffic. Secondary frequency 6598, direct QNH 1012.
6598. And the circuit, November Tango Kilo.
November Tango Kilo, Sierra India Lima. What altitude are you passing now?
Maintaining 12,000, November Tango Kilo, on heading 270.
Copy, I'm 10,000. So, well clear. Thanks.
Have a good one. We've got our torque up top, which is still on climb. We've got our ITT at 720, and then our prop is at 2,000, or as close as I can get it. So let's bring our torque on back to 1250, and you'll see all those other numbers starting to drop down too. So we're just gonna let it sit here and kind of settle in. As long as our ITT is below 700, we're good to go. Moresby 1201, November Tango Kilo request.
November Tango Kilo, Mosby, go ahead.
November Tango Kilo, left 12,000 on descent.
No reported traffic. At Yambai Talk, colon primary 126.7, secondary 653.
126.765, November Tango Kilo, Yambai Talk. Well, because we're flying directly over top of Yambai Talk, I thought I'd swing by and just do a flyover just to say hi to my friends, let them know I'm thinking of them out there. And yeah, if you guys want to ever see a video going to Yambai Talk, I have lots of them because I go there quite often. Anyways, we'll swing by there real quick because we're already going there anyways, right over top of it. Basically all the way down to nearly sea level. They're just 500 feet MSL. So once we get there, then we'll just stay low all the way over to Malamunda just because it's not that much further on, like another 20 minutes on. So, and Malamunda is like at 2,000 feet. What I'll probably do is I'll just fly over top of them first, just so they know I'm there, just so I'm not buzzing their houses and then they're like, whoa, what was that? So at least know that I'm there. Moresby 1267, November Tango Kilo, position. November Tango Kilo, Yambai Talk this time. Estimating Malamunda 30.
November Tango Kilo, confirm your level.
On descent, passing 5,000, November Kilo.
November Tango Kilo, no report traffic for descent, Malamunda HF 6538, 6598.
6538 or 98, Malamunda, November Kilo. Alright, here's Yambai Talk. Looks like they've done some clearing on the side of the hill. Really cool runway though, I really like this place. It's like right on top of the ridge. Then just drops off at the end. We'll go around, fly over, and then fly up that valley up there. Alright, prop is good. We'll go 20 degrees of flaps, 85 knots. Fly over top of this ridge here.
Sink rate, pull up.
Yes, yes.
Pull up.
Alright, there we go.
Sink rate.
That's always fun. Alright, on the Malamunda. We'll just climb back up to like 3,000 feet. Let's see, get on my big map exactly where I want to go. Kind of need to go over those mountains right there. Let's see, I think that'll be a lot quicker than going around the other mountains. So let's get up to 720 on the ITT. and start pitching up for 99 knots so we can get over top of this range right here as quickly as we can. There we go. Now we'll clear over top of it just fine. We'll lower the nose, get our speed up, pull our power back out just so we're not wasting fuel. All right, the elevation's 2150. I've already got, let's see, 3100 in here for that. 800 feet per minute, which is basically just right over the ridge. Not this ridge, but a couple more ridges up to go. It's a left-hand pattern, length is 530. It's kind of similar to Yambaitak a little bit in the sense that it just is like right on the top of a ridge. I think they said they had rain last night, so more than likely it's probably going to be slippery because it always is. It's like a shell rock, and so it doesn't really absorb the water very quickly. We typically will have 3 to 4 knots of tailwind coming in here. So I'm empty today, so I can handle that with no problem, which would be great for takeoff. But yeah, it's a really cool place. 4% slope, pretty much overall the whole thing. And if you see this little strip chart right here, I actually have a t-shirt with the exact same airstrip diagram, strip chart and stuff. I have a couple of them. I have one from Malamanda, I've got one for Yambaitak, and a couple other places as well that I think are pretty cool.
Go ahead.
And I don't think I've ever flown this little route right here, like maybe once, ever. But it is really a really pretty area though. A lot of really high mountains. These ones all go up into like 12,000, 13,000 feet out that way a little bit. I always like going new routes. See something new, see new waterfalls, different things like that.
500.
You have to wonder, has anybody ever set foot in any of this forest out here, or jungle? All stations, Malamanda 1267, Kodiak November Tango, Kilo 10 miles to the east. Passing 4,500 on descent. Circuit time, Malamanda 37. We'll be landing on runway 08. My OBS button, turn it to runway 08. The line right there. I'm going to be coming through this little gap, descending down to my pattern altitude of 3,100 feet. So turn this right here all the way down to 3,100 feet. Collector's brakes, TAWS is off for VREF for 5,200 pounds, so 62 knots. It's an inlet, got those done. If we have to go around, it's going to be a late final, power up 20 degrees, left-hand turn, reset our altitude 740. All right, there we go.
500.
Seeing the edge of it, we'll fly over top of it so I can let them know I'm here, make sure that there's no one on the runway, if we get all the little dogs and pigs and whatever else that might be on the runway off. Up and harness is done. Orsby 6538, November Tango Kilo in the circuit Malamanda, cancel SAR.
November Tango Kilo Malamanda South, terminate.
November Tango Kilo, thank you. Oh, stink, there's someone on the ground. Well, hopefully he can get out of the way pretty soon. I wasn't even informed that there was somebody here, or that there was even somebody going.
Mike Echo Whiskey.
Yeah, November Tango Kilo, morning Paul.
Hi, yeah, just starting up here, be gone in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Alright, sounds good.
Grid's quite firm, we had rain overnight, a little bit wet, no wind.
Many thanks. That's MAF right there. We'll just circle around until he can get out of there. He's getting out of there in just a couple seconds, so no dramas. There he goes. All right, have a good day.
Looking.
All right, we'll go ahead and enter into a left downwind now. He's just going to continue out that valley, so it'll be no issue for me. We're already we want to basically lose another 100 feet to go.
We're going to be turning back onto an easterly heading now.
All right, I'm on a left downwind right this minute. We'll be turning base in about 30 seconds. Looks like you're already above me. All right, we want 62, we want 82 right now. We'll slow down to 72 on our base.
Tell me when you're turning base.
turning now.
I'm turning opposite you.
Right, full flaps, checklist is complete. Going to 72, then 62, turning final right over top of those trees. Turning final, slowing to 62 knots. Knots of headwind. So light, it's hard to slow down. All right, coming up on a continuing. All right, we're committed.
Well done.
Thanks, have a good one.
Looking.
A little slippery up here. All right, well, this is Malamunda. All right, just picking up a couple people here. Heading on to Wewak. Get turned back around right here, so I'm heading up the hill. All right, if you guys thought that was fun, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not already, and see you guys next time.